This video will serve as an overview of the knowledge library process. Our assumption is that we are creating a new knowledge library for a set of financial statements. Designing a new CaseView file is best done in an actual client file. We'll call this the test file. After completing the CaseView design, you may want to copy the file to a couple other client files for additional testing. The knowledge library feature will allow you to make changes after rolling out the CaseView document, but you want to make sure that the first attempt is well tested. Here's a representation of a set of financial statements, including the main elements. After completing your testing, the first step is to use labeled sections to break up the file into the different elements. Certain areas, such as headers and footers, must be in their own sections because they are physically stored in different windows in CaseView. But the main body of the financial statement should also be broken up at least into the main elements. Here we have drawn sections around each of the main elements of the financial statements. The sections would be labeled with the names of the different elements. Those named sections are the level at which the knowledge library update can be run. An example would be the title page. By giving the title page its own labeled section, it will be able to be edited in the knowledge library file, and the end user will be able to update their client file for just the title page without updating any other parts of the financial statements. After creating all the labeled sections in the testing file, we are ready to begin creating the knowledge library. What is the knowledge library? It's basically a folder or set of folders that organize knowledge library CaseView documents. Knowledge library CaseView documents are just a normal CaseView document that is able to be saved outside of Caseware. This is an example of how the labeled sections might be organized into knowledge library CaseView files. Each highlighted square is a knowledge library CaseView file. The labeled sections are copied and pasted out of the test file and into the knowledge library CaseView files. You could just have one file for all sections, or you could have one file for each section. This example is in the middle, with related sections organized together in separate files. After finishing the knowledge library, the next step is to rebuild the financial statements in a Caseware template using the Insert Knowledge Library Link feature. By doing this in a template, we only have to rebuild the file once. The up arrows on each section represent the knowledge library link that is now present. At this point, we can use the Copy Template feature to copy the CaseView file from the template to each of the client files. The reason for all this work is the link that is now in place in every client file version of the financial statements. If we change any part of the financial statements, then we can pull that change into each client file with only the click of a button. In review, the knowledge library link allows us to make changes once in the knowledge library, and then using the knowledge library link update, we are able to pull those changes into each client file. This will work whether the error is a typo or whether there is new content because of a pronouncement that needs to be changed in a footnote. The other training content on knowledge library will get into more details and tips. The basic ideas are shown in this illustration. If you understand these ideas, then performing the steps required by the software will be much simpler.